Hey everybody, it's Monday morning. I'm having a cup of coffee and check this out. Tim Tam, yeah. Oh, so good. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. Mm. Tim Tam with coffee is like an Australian delicacy, and you're probably all sick of hearing about Tim Tams, but, well, they're just really good, and especially with a cup of coffee. So it makes a Monday morning really good. Check out this weather. We've got beautiful sunshine, just a great looking morning. But let me tell you about the weekend, because on the weekend we had quite an eventful time. We were away on Saturday, and I probably should just show you what happened. Went to a place called Bobo's Diner down in Frankston and did a review, and then went to the beach. Let's have a quick look. Hi everybody, it's Saturday afternoon. Come down to the beach. Jenny's off at another craft thing and checking out a few things, and I've had a bit of free time. I've been to a diner down here and done a review, and I thought I'd show you a bit of Patterson Lakes, which is Patterson River, goes out into Port Phillip Bay. Pretty impressive place, and a lot of people, very, very popular with a lot of people. As you can see, you can basically live on the water, and yeah, a lot of people love it down here. Let's go for a walk and see what we could find. I've just had a great big burger from Bobo's Diner, and I did a review, obviously, so we'll check out what we can find down here. It's pretty windy, so I'll have to keep the microphone turned away from that the direction it's coming in. But anyway, might have a bit of a quick spin around so you can see it, and I'll have to probably turn the sound down for a moment. So this is Port Phillip Bay out here. Port Phillip Bay, and the city buildings are way off in the distance. Can't see them today, but I'm pretty sure on some days you would be able to see the tall buildings in the city. You can see mountains way on the other side of the bay, and it's a pretty good looking location as far as I'm concerned anyway. And Frankston is not always such a popular destination for Melburnians, but I think the locals would be very happy with what they've got down here. Can actually see the city buildings way off in the distance, just above that bit of a land peninsula there. So a lot of water sports, boating activities, a lot of bike riding along the road that just crosses back here. Very popular place all along the waterfront here. Spectacular views from some of these houses. Great locations. Alright, let's see what else we can find. So being on the beach was fine. It was just a great place, but then I got back to the car and this happened. Well guys, I've only been for a short walk. I came back to the car, and yes, I did park in a ticketed area, and while I was doing my review I was in the car with the car running, and I didn't worry about it. And then I jumped out of the car to have a quick look around, came back, and I got a parking ticket. Cannot believe it. $76 for being parked illegally, not getting a ticket in the ticket machine. Boy, if ever there was a lesson, I don't know, it would have maybe cost me $1 or $2 to get a ticket. And when I arrived there, I thought, no, I won't bother, because I'm going to do the food review, and then I'll drive off. But when I saw it was such a nice location, I thought I'd have a quick look, and in the probably 5 minutes that I was gone, overall I was probably parked there for half an hour, but 5 minutes out of the car, parking inspector turned up, gave me a ticket, and was gone. So there you go. That's a bit disappointing. Anyway, Better luck next time, Jeffrey. Heck, okay. Well, with that good news, I better leave it for today. I've got a fair bit of driving now to go and pick up Jenny and get back home. Got to tell her the good news as well. Now, as you probably know, we get lots of birds around here, and our fruit trees, we're getting heaps of fruit at the moment. Got peaches here on this great big tree, and you can see I've put netting everywhere because the birds are eating all our peaches and our nectarines, and they've just about taken all the apricots. And we're trying to say, apples as well. They were starting to get into the apples, so we've put these nets over everything. And I don't mind the birds getting some. You can see on the peach tree, we've left half the tree exposed, because there are quite literally probably 1,000 peaches on that tree. It is just mind-bogglingly loaded with peaches. So, and for some reason or other, cockatoos love peaches. So there you go, and they don't eat the flesh, mind you. They open that up, and they're after the stone in the middle, the pip in the middle. And the same with the nectarines. They don't actually eat the flesh of the nectarine like we would. They go for the bit that we chuck out. So you end up with the bottom of the tree, you get all this flesh of the fruit all over the ground, but all the pips are gone. Cockatoos are really interesting birds. Great birds to have around, but we don't want to let them have all of the fruit. We'd like to have some for ourselves as well. So anyway, I've done all that. And another thing that happened over the weekend was that I contacted YouTube, which I don't often do. I contacted them about getting the little verification tick at the end of your name. You'd notice that Ken Domick got a little tick at the end of his channel name. Cheeky Tam's got a tick. Dame Drops has got a tick. And of course you get that when your channel achieves certain status, you're supposed to automatically get it. But I've noticed other very large channels, even bigger than the ones I've mentioned, without the tick. And I just thought, look, I'm going to send an email off to YouTube, because I just have this feeling that being in Australia, where I'm a little bit out of the Google search engine range, and it would help my channel, the main channel, a lot if I could get that tick, and would bump me up the search engine. So that's what I did. I sent them an email and asked them, is it possible for me to get the tick, and what have I got to do to get it if I can't get it now? And within 24 hours, and this is over the weekend, mind you, I sent the email on Saturday, which would be Friday. It would have been late Friday, probably late Saturday, so it would not have been Friday in the US, so it would have been weekend in the US, and I still got an email back in 24 hours, so I was quite impressed by that. So somebody at YouTube is working on the weekends, so well, there you go. And anyway, yes, I got this email back, and I better not show it to you, but I can read you little bits of it. Thank you for contacting YouTube Partner Support. I appreciate your interest in gaining a verification check mark on your channel. Yes, blah, 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 and they give the reasons why they give the check mark, which is basically what I've just said. They are now using an automated system to detect eligibility, and so then you automatically will get that check mark. Thanks for understanding, etc., etc. And then this guy gives me a lot of encouraging words, but basically is saying, on the one hand, no, you can't get the verification at the moment, but yes, if you keep up the good work, it won't be far away. Oh, wow, that's so encouraging. If I keep up the good work, please be patient and keep up the good work. That's so nice and so encouraging to hear that. Yes, well, I'll just have to keep up the good work, won't I? And probably get another 100,000 subscribers on top of the 8.5 that I've already got. So, oh dear, I'm such a sarcastic person. Sorry about that. So anyway, I've just got to keep plugging away and hope that one day their automatic system picks me up. One thing about YouTube, I think anyway, is that the related channels box, which is down the bottom of your main page or to the side and slightly down on the right hand side. When I sign out of YouTube and I go to big food channels in the US and Canada, you never ever see my channel in that related channels box. But when I go to my channel, if I've signed out, continuing the thought that I've signed out and I'm checking out all these channels around the world, right? So in the related channels box, you always see the big American, not even the big, the same size as my channel, foodie channels, you'll see there in the related channels box. And I find it very frustrating that you never see my Australian channel in that related channels food box. Could tell me. I know that in Australia you will see it, because I've done the same thing with other food channels in Australia. You sign out of YouTube and you check out all the different channels that are similar to your own, and you have a look in the related channels box and see who's there. And it's just interesting to see who pops up and who doesn't pop up. And so I pop up in Australian channels, in the related, not in the ones that the person has chosen to put in the box above, in the channels they've friended with or whatever, but in the box below where YouTube makes the decision about who goes into that related channels box. So that's what I'm talking about. And I find it very frustrating that my channel never appears in the US, in Canada, in the UK, but their channels always appear in Australian food channels. So anyway, it seems to be a very one-sided way of doing Google, and I don't know how to break into it. Frankly, I don't know how to get there. I think I've tried everything, everything that I know is possible, and now I've found out that I can't even get the verification tick at the moment, so that's not going to help me either. So there you go. And I do know that other channels of about the same size have received the verification tick, because it's no longer geared around the 100,000 subscribers. I've also found that out. So there's lots of things going on with Google, YouTube, that is kind of left in the dark. And basically he says that in this email. Where is it? We are not able to share the specific details used to determine name verification qualification. He's admitting that the details of how it's done are kept under wraps. We don't know. So all I can do is try to be a good boy and keep applying and do the right thing, and one day I'll get a verification tick. Heck, maybe in 10 years? What do you think? What do you think are my chances? He says that it'll be happening soon. We'll wait and see. Sorry about the ramble and the rant, and I'll just keep plugging away, doing my thing. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, I need to get more into my coffee, finish it off. I hope you've had a good weekend. I know that your weekend would be made better if you had a Tim Tam, just like me. So, alright guys, I'll see you again soon. Bye.